Candace, we're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting,
What do you need?
promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Okay. They're all waiting.
Really gonna come back from the dead?
La la la. Da da da. Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready? Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna...
I gotta admit, it's
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution.
You're making Paimon...
you're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Come on, don't give me that fake.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must...
You can tap.
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense...
Paimon.
To be honest, I feel the same. Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that.
I'm very glad I've said the same thing to everyone here today. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. You're welcome. Good luck. Stay safe. I'll be here.
Of course not. It's all a bunch of nonsense.
Here we go.
Sounds good. I'll go.
Okay.
I'll hit them.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah. Also,
Yes, she did. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're I hope this is clear to you.
huh? Shouldn't you be...
Didn't we already do that during the...
You can never have a...
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while...
Speaking of the front line...
Of course. Compared to the mercenary. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my... Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary...
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit...
This guy.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. You have a good Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I think, those mad scholars and mercenaries. But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere... Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never the Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is...
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is... At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second.
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we...
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to the...
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest?
In that case, it's imperative that we rest... To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check
Where are we going?
to an Eremite base. Oh, You made it.
Huh? What are they?
I gave them some...
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still...
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge?
Look here.
Huh? More
What's that look on your face?
Paimon's a little scared, but...
Anyway, we're not going to use this. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The Traveler. I want you to record some... Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction is the most... Now, please...
You want us to record our conviction into...
Yes. I understand, but trust me, because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything...
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effect.
But what was the point of...
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these
Huh? What do you...
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people... Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. After all that time, what do you think you'd become? A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate But you could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be...
Things you're interested in are really out there.
Anyway, I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and...
Small
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few...
I thought we agreed on a plan,
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualty.
but it's still the best plan we have.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment. So, had I known all Hatham would give you those kinds of...
Look, you already know that we're...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not head...
Seems you really do.
Traveler, Paimon. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards, in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guard?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the... My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big...
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told.
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this...
Of course he does. He told me. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee to make the whole thing more convincing. You'll need to resist to some degree. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies...
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to...
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory.
Well, now that... But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the...
Okay.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location.
Ah, of course. But who exactly are you planning to arrest and how—
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el-Ahmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the—
As many as Ain al-Ahmar?
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards, even if that guard doesn't know?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be...
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If no matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing...
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will...
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain... Actually, considering the power of the Akasha...
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that... But things like that never happened again after we met up...
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle.
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but haven't you ever thought about it?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee... Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence, decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic... The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, so...
Huh. Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha...
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Whew. I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention.
Will do.
Just remember to stay
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be—
Beep! Construct! Beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation.
There's no need for flattery. Take your most elite—
Understood. Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Ramon's air. Any questions about the time?
None at all.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. Get ready. We—
Divination?
Is about precisely foretelling one's rate. Time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert! Have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only leads for the case. If they die...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching!
Make preparations and be ready for combat! Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons and...
Rahman. The Academia has caught
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the...
I'm not here to...
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since... Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Time for takeoff. Pew!
Stabilize!
Let's play! Dumpy dumpy go! Think you can get away? Here we go! Delve into destiny! Let's play! Boing, boing, boing! Here we go!
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related...
You pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! King Deshret will curse...
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them...
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino. I will now take my leave.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really...
Yes.
That's been... And that...
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan.
Yeah.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. Go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse...
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how... If we need help, Tainari... Get ready for the next phase of the plan.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5
sorry. We didn't mean to...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving. Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want...
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the Academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis Di and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all hate them and Sino's sources are solid, so we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, the sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you.
But Paimon thought mercenary.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your service... how much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring... Let's go.
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia.
a mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right. This place is better. We won't... Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? Fadak...
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask.
Yes, I know. Actually, he left parties deep...
He left...
Yeah, he came...
Can I ask what it was? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met. For now, all we can share with you is that...
Sino, you said. I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the... Okay. I will answer your question.
Sino's name really does work wonders.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? What?
And what do you mean by take away?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean... you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking...
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me. To the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate... Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person current, your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that it's not so much that he's looking down on others, but I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was...
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take... It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted... And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated the...
I can barely believe it myself.
I don't think I missed any details.
Sorry, we can't tell you everything.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return...
Hasn't he already asked you several...
Yes, but there's something off about this most... My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot me... This has been a habit of his for many years.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would...
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep...
I can do that. But I have a feel... The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then if the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia.
All right. We've got a plan.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your...
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long.
I see. So you noticed...
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help. I think this may be something he needs to hear.
Okay, well
Thanks.
Right. Now Oh, by the way, which way did the doc...
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor... He also said that he'll take care of... Just to be safe, let's chase...
Like, we have no idea where he went.
We'll do it the mercenary way. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the dock... To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos?
That's right.
we found the right...
Shh! Don't draw the port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now fair. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we can... Huh?
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving?
It's time to say good...
Wait, is he the only person on the boat? And where are all the soldiers?
They were all here just a few minutes.
So this was a trap. Wait.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to parties.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I would...
Oh no! Are you...
Let's go!
Paradis Di is not a place you Fatui...
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have... I've done my duty to inform you.
It would seem that my words have... You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Paradis Di now...
With all due respect, your...
Well, you only have your harbor... I may be staying at Paradis Di as a scholar, but that doesn't mean... It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation...
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not...
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Solidify!
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tighnari! Beat him up!
This isn't good.
Yeah!
Well done.
Gather! The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now. Here we go.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia.
Got it! Hypatia's still... Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Pardes Dii and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able—
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith, but this also shows that humanity's worship of gods— Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares, but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content— all I had recorded down before were some painful memories and Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your consciousness. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. She peered into my consciousness. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon... Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks you're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with... Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting! Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites
Struck by...
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced. Why are you sorry? My wound aside, you look like...
Hey, didn't I tell you?
Just in case.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Shadows of fate! Let me scry!
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey!
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you...
I know. They all...
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about?
The Academia's...
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, as long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my... I must be the least ambitious person who's ever...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent... Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer.
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen...
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor hasn't...
So, if the doctor was to show...
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yay!
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Parties DI. Let's continue to keep a low profile.
You can just focus on your... My wound isn't going to get in the way. Oh. Okay. Guess I'll...
will ensure your safety.
Ready for a rehearsal?